Okay, hey guys, what is up? My goodness, I feel like it's been way too long, and I also feel like I say that every time I come on here, which is true, I do. I'm terrible at making a consistent schedule for uploading, but alas, I am here. Did I just say alas? I did say alas. I'm not even gonna cut that out because this video is supposed to be as unedited as possible, because I'm going to just be talking to you guys today and making it kind of like a FaceTime call, because I like watching these types of videos and I feel like I have yet to tell you guys a lot about who I am. So that's what I'm gonna do today. You know, okay, there will be some edited cuts, I'm not gonna lie, because I can't speak. I hesitate a lot and I do a lot of ums and pauses and I just stare into nothingness, and that's not really fun to watch. So I'm gonna cut those little bits out, but for the rest of it, it's gonna be as unfiltered as possible because I want to be real with you, as I always am on this channel. But I feel like you guys don't know anything about me, and you're subscribed to me but don't know anything about me, which does not make sense, because I want to be able to connect with you, and I can't connect with you if you don't know the type of person I am. So I think I said the same thing 5 different times. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do today. Right now, I'm actually going to be coloring with you as I do this. So I don't know, I feel like it'll be fun. Like, you guys can get a coloring book if you want, you can grab your journal, you can grab something that you've been procrastinating to do for a while now. Just whip it out right now and do it with me as we chat, because why not? I think that'll be fun. Okay, if the autofocus is kind of shaky, I'm so sorry about that. I can't focus on me because I'm so far away from the camera. So we're just gonna hope for the best, and I hate doing that because I'm a person that needs things to be certain all the time, so this is a little terrifying for me, but I'll just deal with it in the editing. Cool. Anyway, so we're gonna start with Miss Wolf Girl here, and we're gonna talk about me, I guess, which is a little narcissistic, but it's okay. What do I start with? Oh, I guess we should talk about the elephant in the room. I did paint my hair? Color my hair, dye my hair. Oh my god, this is starting off strong. It used to be really dark red, now it's kind of fading into a lighter red nearing pink. I always wanted to dye my hair red ever since I was in elementary school, which is like, I don't even know, 10, 11, 12 years old. And I don't know if you guys could tell by the way I'm speaking, but I do have a little bit of a lisp because I started my Invisalign journey, which has been interesting. I have had a few breakdowns, I'm not gonna lie, because I think I look like a crazy person with these in. I have it on both, and I'm on my second week. I just started my second week today, which I didn't even say what day it was today. Sorry about that. January 20th. And yeah, it's been an interesting time. It's going to be roughly 2 years of me wearing Invisalign every day for 2 years, which is terrifying to think about. But hopefully it works out faster and I can take them off sooner, because 2 years is a little long if you ask me. But yeah, that's just kind of like what you guys could see physically that have changed about me since the last time you saw me. But I guess I should talk about who I am. So my name is Kayla. Oh, of course my battery is dying. You know, only this would happen. Only this would happen when I'm finally talking about myself. Okay, charger's in. I'm charging my second one. Let's just restart, because I feel like I was going all over the place. And I also just realized I can't multitask, because every time I'm talking, I can't focus on coloring, which is the complete opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing in this video. So this is really going to be challenging my my brain. So my name is Kayla, and I was born and raised in Canada and have lived here literally my whole life. I haven't been out much. Obviously my background is Portuguese, hence the very Portuguese last name. And the only places that I've really been outside of Canada have been Portugal, and I can never pronounce this part of the US for the life of me because of how many S's there are. Massachusetts, that, okay, I don't know, I can never pronounce it. Anyway, and I spent a day in New York. So I have not been out much. I really hate that because I love traveling. I love the thought of traveling and, you know, being immersed in different countries. I really am trying to make it a goal to travel more within the next few years and just see more of the world, because who wouldn't want that, you know? Yeah, so I lived here my whole life, and as you guys know, I make acting content on here, and I'm officially, or I have been officially starting my acting journey in 2021. But before that, I was actually a really shy kid, if you could believe it. I was one of those kids that you would never expect would get into acting because I was that shy. Like, I would be so shy, I couldn't even look at someone in the face for longer than 5 seconds without my face completely reddening. Getting red. That's not a word, Kayla. Getting red. And yeah, so I was super, super shy growing up. I remember when I was 18, I met my grade 6 teacher. So grade 6 is like you're like 11, 12. And she saw me and she was like, oh my God, what are you doing now? How's everything? And I told her about me potentially thinking of pursuing acting, and she was like, you of all people doing acting, you were the shyest kid ever. I would have never guessed. And I was like, yeah. Going into high school, I was really, really, really shy, but I decided for my grade 9 art credit to take drama class. At first, it wasn't anything other than getting the credit, if I'm being completely honest with you. And yeah, I did drama for that semester, and I loved it. And I thought, you know, this is really fun. Let me just do it the next year. And then ended up going into the year after that and the year after that. And before I knew it, I had drama class all 4 years of high school. And slowly my passion for acting was getting deeper, but I wasn't really thinking too much of it. I started to come out of my shell more in my 2nd to 3rd year of drama class, and then by the 4th year we actually did a play. We did the musical Newsies, and it was this full out thing that we spent and invested a lot of money into, and that kind of solidified my thought of pursuing, or not pursuing acting, but my love for acting. You know, all those years, every year I was like, oh, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm thinking about it, but not gonna do it. And so the 4th year after that play was kind of like, oh yeah, like I really like it. I would not go the theater route. I'm so tone deaf, it's hilarious, but it was a good experience for me to know what, you know, the pressure is like and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to get into it, but I didn't know where to start, and I had a lot of pressure from my parents and just everybody to not do acting because it's not realistic, not do this because it's not realistic. So instead of choosing that, I decided to listen to them, and I went to college for something completely unrelated. I went to college for humanities and social sciences, which is just a bunch of psychology and philosophy and English and all that kind of stuff, which, listen, it was interesting. It wasn't that it wasn't. It's just wasn't something that I wanted to pursue for the rest of my life. It's not something that I can think, oh, I'll wake up and I'll be so excited to go into work today. Like, it honestly made me dread going to work, or the thought of going to work. So I had that program for 2 years, and I was so depressed, like so depressed. And I was like, why the hell am I depressed? Like, what's different about my life now that was not there before? And I after like a while of me thinking about it, I was like, the only thing that's missing is acting. I hadn't had an acting class or done anything acting related since high school. So it was 2 years without anything acting related at all, and that's when I realized this is what's missing. So after long and hard, I finally accepted the fact that I wanted to do acting again. So the summer after my 1st year, I made it kind of my goal to, you know, volunteer myself in theater or just put myself in a creative space so that I would have what was missing. But then COVID struck and quarantine started, and that was that. And I started to do school online, and I got more depressed and more in my bubble, and I just kind of, as everyone else, had a lot of time by myself and a lot of time to think about what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, because COVID made me realize you don't know what happens and when life is going to stop, and I'd rather do something I love while that stuff is happening than nothing at all. So by the time I graduated my 2-year program, I accepted that I was going to start doing acting and that I was going to full on invest myself into it. And a week after I graduated, exactly actually, I graduated on a Tuesday, and the following Tuesday I had my first acting class ever with my coach, which I still work with to this day, and I love him. And he introduced me to another coach and so forth, and now I'm here. And it's been a couple years later and I'm still training. I'm actually in my very first acting class in person. I just had my second one this week, so it's a 5-week course, and yeah, I haven't looked back since. I've been doing it. I got my headshots done, which you guys know I vlogged that, and I've been auditioning and I've been submitting myself, and I've just been getting stuff on my resume. And yeah, that's how I kind of realized that I wanted to do it. That's kind of like a summary of why I'm here now and why I decided to go for acting. Again, I'm terrible at multitasking. Let me get back to coloring. But yeah, that's pretty much what... Hi there. My dog's in front of me and he just moved. That's pretty much how I came to be here and doing acting, and honestly, I've never been happier. I'm so happy that I decided to do that after 5-6 years or something crazy like that, just debating back and forth whether or not I wanted to do it. And I just kept hearing the people in the back of my head, don't do it, don't do it, it's unrealistic. I had a lot of people telling me not to do it. I had a lot of people telling me that they didn't believe in me. I had my, let's just say, very immediate family telling me these things. And I know it comes from a place of, you know, them caring about me and stuff like that, but honestly, fuck it, you know? It's my life. That's kind of like my process was, it's my life. I'm put on this earth not to live for the sake of other people, but to live for the sake of me. It's for myself and the things I love to do, and acting gives me such happiness and such a thrill, and I just wake up every morning so excited to just think of doing acting. And yeah, I haven't looked back since. I'm honestly really happy and proud of myself for getting to that point, because if it wasn't for COVID, I guess, I wouldn't have probably done it. I probably would have. I've thought about this. I've thought of, if COVID hadn't happened, would I have still pursued acting? And I feel like I would have still done acting, but not to the extent that I'm doing right now. Right now I'm fully investing in it. It's all I'm doing. Obviously I work part-time and full-time jobs, but it's the career that I'm going for full-time. But if COVID hadn't happened, I probably would have just taken one of those safety net jobs and done acting on the side, which is really sad if I think about it. Like, that's really, really sad, knowing what I know now and feeling what I feel now and as happy as I am now. That's so sad to think about. But yeah, that's kind of my acting journey. In terms of YouTube, although my videos on here tell otherwise, I have been doing YouTube since I was 13 years old. And it's the same channel I've had since then. It's just all my videos are on private because they're the most cringiest, most embarrassing thing ever. Bless my poor little 13-year-old heart though. Like, I really tried. I didn't know what kind of niche I wanted to do back then, so I kind of did everything that everyone else was doing. And eventually I realized how much I really like vlogs, and then my videos kind of seeped into that. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube a very long while. I've just never been very consistent, which is hilarious because I have not posted in 2 weeks. But I love videos and I love filming and I love editing, and I just keep coming back to it. So I kind of made it a goal of mine when I started this channel up again to be more consistent and post when I want to post and post what I want to post, because I felt the pressure of needing to post every week and just having a video out just for the sake of having a video. But I hate that. Like, I honestly hate doing that, and I want to post authentic content that not only I want other people to enjoy, but things I would want to watch. And I wouldn't want to watch half-assed videos just because, oh, I missed an upload day. So I try not to beat myself too up for it, but at the same time, with growing a platform, it's kind of difficult to do that if you're inconsistent. So I am doing my best, but with the niche that I have, I'm trying to venture out and not be too specific so that I don't feel limited. And it's going pretty well. I think so anyway. See, the whole time I talked for like 15 minutes. I only did that. Can anyone else relate? I can't focus for the life of me on more than one thing. I don't know. What else should I talk about? Oh, I have a list. I forgot. I'm so stupid. Ooh. Oh, I want to talk about the beginning of 2023 for me, because I just posted a video which was Glow Up With Me for 2023, and let me just tell you guys, the events that followed soon after, I don't understand my luck, honestly, because this has been a very chaotic month for me. I was sick twice. I was sick in December and January, 2 different sicknesses, no idea what that was about. It wasn't COVID, but it was weird. And my most recent one made me lose my voice a little bit, which was kind of strange. And then literally last week, I was at the hospital. Why? I don't know, because I was puking. Sorry, TMI. Sorry. I was puking up everything in my system. Like, there was nothing in me at one point because it was just all out. It was all gone. It would go to the point where I was drinking water and even that was coming out. And I was like, yo, this is not okay. Like, I was puking from 9 p.m. to like 5 in the morning. And I was like, this is not okay. What's going on? And I went to the hospital. I was there for like 4 hours and I found out that I had this kind of stomach virus / food poisoning. They don't even really know what that was about, but yeah, like weird things. And then it took me forever to get back to normal. I'm only now starting to get a little bit back to normal. Like, this is like my 3rd or 4th day finally eating regular solid human food. Like, I've been eating really soft soups and stuff like that, like really like hamster food, like basic like bread and like butter or like that kind of stuff. Thankfully, I was better a day before my acting class, which I did talk a little bit about, but I wanted to talk a little bit more. I started acting class in person. This is the very first acting class I had in person since high school. So it's been a few years, and this is a legitimate acting studio. It's like a very high-end, very popular. Celebrities literally have been taught at this school, so it's going pretty well. I did take a beginner class because comparatively I've only done in Zoom classes for the past year or so, so I wanted to start with a beginner class, and then if I liked how they teach and all that kind of stuff, I was going to take a little bit more of their classes. So yeah, it's going pretty well. I feel like this month was already crazy. Like, it's only been 20 days of 2023 and I already went to the hospital, got sick twice, and started acting class. So yeah. Oh my god, I have to color. Why am I still talking? What do I even do now? Okay, this one. Whoa. I'm gonna sharpen the pencil. Anyway, what else? What else is happening in my life? Oh, my birthday's coming up. That's exciting. Not really. I kind of stopped being excited for my birthday. I guess I'm like at that age where like you don't even care anymore. But it's also because I have no friends, so it's like wow, I'm actually being really honest right now. Yeah, I have no friends. I have like 2, 3 if you include my sister. So I don't really have any plans, if I'm being completely honest with you. I am probably, well, I actually have acting class on my birthday. It falls on my birthday, which I did not mind at all. I mean, I might as well. Great, that broke. I might as well spend my day, my birthday, doing something I love, which I don't mind at all. But other than that, I don't have anything in mind, and I feel like I have this expectation to do something fun for my birthday because that's all I see online is these super elaborate and exciting, really fun looking parties and themed events for birthdays, and all these people with all their friends and having a blast. I feel like I have that kind of pressure to make a bunch of friends and do that, but I don't know. I try to step back from that a little bit because I rather spend my birthday alone with a couple very close friends of mine than make a bunch of artificial friendships just for the sake of having a big party. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I feel like everyone would want to have a party and have a really fun time, and it's not that I don't have ideas or anything, it's just I don't have people to do it with. Wow, this took a really sad turn. I don't know, but I'm not like upset about it. Like, obviously I want to make friends and I want to have more of them, but I'm not out here desperately looking for new friends or anything like that. I'm really happy with who I have because they've stuck by me and I appreciate and care about them. But, you know, I don't know. I don't make friends easy. I find maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the drama. I don't know. I find it takes a while to get close to me, even though I can be very persistent when I want to be someone's friend. Like, my best friend pushed me away so hard and I just kept coming back, and then she eventually gave up because I wasn't going anywhere. But for me, it takes a lot to be close to me. Like, you can feel close to me, but you'll never actually be close to me unless you get very specific energy from me. And I can be friendly and I can, you know, be friendly to people, but to have close friendships of mine, I find I'm a little bit more taken back and kind of reserved. But I guess it's just my walls up because we've been hurt in our past, you know? So, but I've also hurt people, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I've always been hurt by other people and everyone is just out to get me. I'm not gonna be like that. Like, I have also been someone who has hurt people, and I know how it feels, and it's not a good feeling to have. I'm not gonna portray myself as someone who's some innocent victim, you know? I have also hurt people, and I have, you know, treated people with not enough respect, which I can hold myself accountable for, honestly. So I think I've just been kind of, with the time that's passing and as older as I get, I kind of start viewing friendships very differently, and I start seeing more value in less groups than when I was younger, like 16, 17, 18, who she loved the big groups of friends, you know? And it's not that I'm never gonna have a big group of friends, or I never know what the future will hold for me, but yeah, that's just kind of my thought on that. Okay, I don't know, my camera like cuts out after 20 minutes of recording, so I just had to bring that back up. Is this really the end of the video? Like, is this all I had to say? I swear I had way more. I don't know. I feel like I don't do enough sit-down vlogs. I feel like my whole pressure with my YouTube channel is to constantly do something fun and constantly do something to record and edit and have this amazing lavish lifestyle, but like I don't. Like, this is me like on the daily. Like, I don't do much. So I'm gonna try to implement more of these videos onto my channel just so that it's kind of chill and laid back and we can just hang out, because I find that really fun. So let me know if you enjoyed this, and let me know if you want more of it. I won't talk your ear off because I know I can do that. But if you did enjoy it and you want to know more about me, or you want me to talk about certain topics, please comment down below. I failed at multitasking throughout this video, but I hope that if you had anything to do today while watching me, that you got some stuff done. And yeah, I think that's everything I had to say. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you hopefully very soon. And I always say that, and then I always fail. So also comment down below some video ideas, because that would be really appreciated. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.